Ladies and gentlemen, how about we do another title bout? This one's for the Elimination MMA bout for the vacant Super Featherweight Division Championship. Introducing first out of the blue corner, Lee FRAGOSA.
Now, as much as Drew liked the 165-pound, that division, I don't think he'd like this one. The 150.
Not as much.
I made 145 once.
Really?
So
Once.
never again. Never again.
All right, we have Lee Freak Nasty FRAGOSA coming to us from Victory Combat Sports Academy out of Lubbock, Texas, for this, our third title fight in a row.
Freak Nasty.
Gotta love that nickname. It's enticing and intimidating at the same time.
His opponent out of the red corner, MIGUEL Barrientos. Representing Denver Modern Jiu-Jitsu and Subhounds out of Denver, Colorado, Miguel El Rey Barrientos.
Barrientos.
All right, our tail of tape brings us Lee FRAGOSA out of Lubbock, Texas, 26 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall, 150 pounds. 5-1 is his record as a mixed style fighter, facing off against Miguel Barrientos. He's out of Denver, Colorado, 26 years old, also 5 feet 10 inches tall, also 150 pounds. His record is 7-1. Lists himself as a well-rounded fighter.
26, that's a lot of amateur fights. I mean, you're wondering, okay, these guys stay amateur? I mean, sir, when was how old were you for your first pro fight?
20 years old, actually.
20. Yeah, 20 years old. Wow.
After fighting extensively as an amateur all through my teenage years.
Right.
But
20.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an Elimination MMA bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds for the vacant Super Featherweight Division title. Let's meet our fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the Mike Maroney Ford blue corner. He's a mixed style fighter with a record of 5 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing at 150 pounds. With Victory Combat Sports Academy from Lubbock, Texas, Lee Freak Nasty FRAGOSA!
I don't know. Freak Nasty, I don't know.
His opponent out of the Interstate Roofing powered by JRC Windows, red corner. He's a well-rounded fighter with a record of 7 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing at 150 pounds, with Denver Modern Jiu-Jitsu and Subhounds from Denver, Colorado, Miguel El Rey Barrientos!
Barrientos with that pre-fight intensity we saw earlier on.
Fighters, you were given instructions. I expect a clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Back to your corners.
That was a stare down for sure. Fragosa with the blue tape, Barrientos with the red tape on their gloves.
Fragosa's real calm.
Stoic.
Oh, big shot to start it up by Barrientos.
Yeah, he needs to get his head up a little bit more. Can't do a lot of good on a takedown with your head that low. But, I mean, he's able to, you know, make it work a little bit.
Thought was going to use a trip there, but he wasn't able to get the positioning.
See if Barrientos works to get his back off the cage here.
Knee up front. Power edge is definitely to Barrientos.
Got a little bit more sting into his contact.
That's a big shot. Oh, then he goes for the uppercut.
Fragosa with the counter and the
now
takedown.
the guillotine.
Yeah, Fragosa really managed those shots well. A couple of those were very hard, but
he was able
coming out of two different jiu-jitsu schools as Barrientos, and he's looking to wrap up the neck here.
Yeah, but you know, as well as he was striking at that point, why go to the ground? Man landed some big shots.
Big. Fragosa doing a good job. He defended the guillotine by passing the guard. Now, you know, he's looking for a jiu-jitsu advantage.
See if Barrientos goes for a sweep here. He has double butterfly hook, so the most advantaged position for trying to elevate and then turn your opponent.
He's just so dynamite on his feet that.
Yeah, I'd like to see him like elevate, kick, get back to his feet.
He's trying.
And from this position, using the fence to get back up, do a wall walk with your back. Fragosa seems to settle in this position. He seems very comfortable.
Yeah, I think he's a lot more comfortable in this position because he was getting, he took 2 or 3 great shots. Hey, listen, kid's got a good chin too.
Now Barrientos looking for that cage walk that you were talking about, Drew.
Hit a switch
There's
to
the turn inside.
Almost got the trip, not quite. Good balance by Fragosa.
But that was a great job by Barrientos turning inside, able to get out.
Yes, I think despite the control time, I think the damage that Barrientos, accomplished won him that round.
Yeah, that flurry where he had that, about 4 overhand rights, then a couple punches in the dirty boxing, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I almost think like Fragosa's too mellow, if that makes sense. I mean, you saw there like the intensity, kind of bulldog type intensity from Barrientos before the fight.
There's that flurry by Barrientos.
And I know there's something about having that slow heartbeat, but there's got to be another gear that you go to. And we'll see.
He might need be one of those guys that needs to wake up in the first round.
Yep.
Although he is looking still pretty nonplussed by the whole situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's like a Tuesday.
Just a day that ends in Y.
Well, you can't gas yourself out with that demeanor, though.
Good point.
Round number 2, fight!
Barrientos barrels forward, sticking out that jab. Those jabs missing by Fragosa. That left hand to the temple didn't miss, though.
Yeah, Fragosa's footwork looks a little wobbly there for a second.
He kind of looked like that in the first round, too. I don't think it's a disadvantage. I think it's just how he looks.
Okay.
Fragosa's having a hard time finding his range. Very defensive type fighter. And when he's flinching like that uppercut, he just doesn't seem to have confidence. I'm looking where the confidence are and what's on his punches. There's nothing there.
Yeah, I'm curious on what he's trying to set up, or how he sees himself winning this fight.
He's standing really square, taking some shots. I mean, that's like 8, 9 shots he's taking that are pretty significant.
Barrientos going to the body, changing up the rhythm, which is a really good look. And then
Oh,
right
hook.
back up to the head.
Yeah, and then going up the
Big
middle.
flurry here. Let's see if he tries to
Uppercut.
finish.
I mean,
Fragosa finally fires back.
Fragosa still in the fight.
Fragosa now with the jab. That right got through the guard, glancing right. Wasn't solid. There's just not a lot on his punches. I don't think he can hurt. I don't think he can hurt him. I don't think he can hurt Barrientos. That's got some steam on it. He's got a great chin. That's not necessarily a good thing.
He's keeping his guard high, blocking, a lot of the punches, but he doesn't really seem to have an offense to really back Barrientos up.
Even that kick was not a forceful kick.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of intent. Doesn't seem to be thrown to cause lots of damage.
Oh,
Barrientos cracks him with the knee right up the middle.
Impressive.
Body shot TKO.
Athletic Commission, not a fan of the cage joke?
No.
Great work by Barrientos. Way to stay calm, collected, and pick his shots, and
it was a very methodical game plan. Came together well for him.
I just couldn't figure out what Fragosa was doing. I mean, there just wasn't a lot to his punches, and his intensity never ramped up. I mean, you're in an MMA fight. I mean, you're in there to fight for, for many guys. Listen, you fight for your life when you're in this business, man. Even at the amateur level, it's serious business. And I just thought sometimes your demeanor.
You're going to see the finishing day here. Good job by Barrientos seeing the punches coming, then just skips off.
Was that a crane body kick?
Yeah.
I think it was a knee.
It was like almost a crane knee. Faked with this one and came up with that left knee, I think, Jay. I was
Caught him in the sternum.
I see the replay. I swear to God, it looked like a front kick to the stomach.
like Danielson.
Either way, that was really impressive.
That may be the mellowest fighter I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'd just be curious on, what was his game plan? How does he want to see himself winning this fight? I think it's just a lot of growth.
Agreed.
All right, against Fragosa.
Let's take it up to Stewie.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Armando Castro called a stop to this bout 2 minutes, 27 seconds into the second round, declaring your winner with a TKO and new Super Featherweight Division champion, Miguel El Rey Barrientos!
Congratulations, Mr. Barrientos, representing Denver Modern Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Subhounds.
Our sexy real estate friend.
Get excited, Sparta. We'll let him take his pictures. Congratulations, Miguel. That was a fantastic finish. It looked like every time that you went and caused some damage, he would go to take you down. How is your takedown defense, and what did you do to practice it this year?
Yeah, that's all I practice because that's all they want to do is take me down. But as you see, my takedown defense is getting better and better each fight.
That was fantastic. And then to finish it off, where'd you come up? Is that an inspiration? Is it something you've been practicing, that move right there in general?
Yeah. I just needed to calm down the second round. I get a little too excited. Once I calmed down, my technique came and it was a wrap.
What is next on the docket for you? What do you want to do?
Y'all gotta stay tuned, because that pro debut is coming soon.
And last question, who do you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Zach, Don, Josh Huber, Jimmy, Tommy, the Subhounds. ¿Qué dice mi raza? Ya saben, primero que todo hay que pedirle gracias al de allá arriba. Jesucristo es la verdad. Ya saben, vamos puro para adelante, cabrones. ¡Viva México!
Congratulations, my friend. We look forward to seeing you again. And remember, Sparta, if you need help with real estate, you got a friend in Big Sexy.